gotta balance food and activity, working together, the body electricity. Okay, is the stream working? I think it's working. I think it's working. Okay. So the good news is The Freshman is public domain. The bad news is all the backing music that goes along with it is not. So whatever the Criterion collection, it comes with included music. We're not going to be listening to any of it. It's just going to be a silent film, as it was back in the day. I don't care. I get to watch this at a blistering 720p. Anyway, so I have great news. Actually, better news than the whole freshman thing. Even better news. So, it turns out that the original Prank Patrol show from YTV is not in YouTube's copyright system, but the recipe for a prank animations are, because they were reused for the Australian version of Prank Patrol. So as long as I don't show the recipe for a prank segments, I can stream Prank Patrol. And there's nothing they can do about it. But noticing the fund here, I do want to buy the Prank Patrol copyright. I do want to purchase that so I can own it and release it to the public domain so that everybody can just watch Prank Patrol for free. But yeah, I'm going to need at least $13. Anyway, let's watch this movie. Let me bring it up. Let me bring up the movie. There we go. It's an hour and 16 minutes long. It's not a long movie, but it's a movie. It's a silent film. It's fine. Doing things legally, I know. I'm the worst. Okay, let's play this. It's on silent. I could put in my own music. I could look up some royalty-free club music, but I don't think it would suit the mood. Hello, Tritonia. Also, hello, everybody. I didn't even say hello. Janus Films. We're off to a great start. Harold Lloyd Entertainment, Inc. I didn't test this beforehand. I'm just kind of hoping that YouTube is like, come on, there's no way they have The Freshman in the copyright system. There's no way. I guess we'll find out in a minute if it is. It's in the National Film Registry by the Library of Congress. There's no way it's going to be in the system. You leave The Freshman alone, YouTube. The Roman god of coming and going. Oh my god. Okay. They got their funding. Great. Laboratory services. What? Oh, is that how they fix the film? Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Oh, here it goes. You know, you can watch this whole movie on Wikipedia. In The Freshman. Look at that crossfade. Legally, The Freshman is public domain. Yeah, but so is that Santa Claus versus the Devil movie, but that's still in YouTube's copyright system. The liars. Thank you, Steve the Wizard, for $20. I did find the website of the production company that owns Prank Patrol, technically. Or at least they license it, like the title. I just want to know if I can contact them and buy it from them, because the last Prank Patrol show, like, it stopped being produced in Australia in 2013, so there's no way they're still making money off of it, and I would like to purchase the rights. Do you remember those boyhood days when going to college was greater than going to Congress, and you'd rather be right tackle than president? Good start. The home of Harold Lamb. His father was the best bookkeeper in the county and the worst radio liar in the state. Look, Pa, how much Harold has saved to take to college for spending money just by selling washing machines. These go by fast. I think I'm in my 60s right now. You'd be a lot older in your 60s if you've seen this in theaters. He's been upstairs in his room all evening, dreaming about going to college. He simply can't think of anything else. Man, this is so high quality. Not a pixel in sight. College yells. They were really doing anything in the 20s, huh? Wow. That fucking looks like that sped up gif of the Nostalgia Critic. Static. Man, chop suey. Wait, what? What's with that weird... Go back. No, hold on. You don't get... You don't get... This weirdly racist font. Shut up. Pixels didn't exist back then. You're right. I've got China. What? He's got China. And we return to reading the newspaper sideways. I guess he learned it at that movie show, The College Hero. He saw it 6 times yesterday. I guess in the 20s that was a lot more impressive. Is that a parody of this movie in this movie? We are watching a movie. Only watching, no listening. Never seen a movie 6 times? Wow, okay. Elitist. No, I'm kidding. Look, man. Wait. Why does he have a yearbook if he's not in the college? What? Voted the most popular man in college, our football captain for 1924. Chester A. I know he's like imagining himself in the role, but the way he was posed, it looked like he was a schoolgirl with a crush on him. Hello, Exalted Space. Okay, what? I saw it in the movies. The college hero did that jig every time he was introduced to anyone. Oh my god, he's It took me a week to learn it, Tab, but I bet I will make a hit at college. Oh my god. He's literally copying what he sees in movies. Oh my god. It's like an old school otaku. That's fucking crazy. Except he's an otaku about a shitty movie. Like most otaku. I'm afraid, Ma, if Harold imitates that movie actor at college, they'll break either his heart or his neck. Yeah, don't try this at home, kids. The opening of the fall term at Tate University. A large football stadium with a college attached. Yeah, that sounds about right for most universities. Wow. The 20s. The dean of the college. He was so dignified he never married for fear his wife would call him by his first name. Okay, that's a good one. The peril of the freshman. An upper-class bully who made Simon Legree look like the Good Samaritan. I guess that's a reference. On the Tate Limited. Peggy, the kind of girl your mother must have been. Yeah? Oh, she's doing a crossword puzzle. That means she's smart. A crossword puzzle on a train. Hello, Peggy. Are you still helping your mother with the boarding house? Yes, and I have a new job at the Hotel Tate, in the check room. Oh my god, he's fucking wearing the sweat. He's wearing the whole getup on the train. Good lord. Great start, lad. Simon Legree was a slave owner in the story Uncle Tom's Cabin. Oh shit. Really? Oh god, that's so annoying when you're trying to do a puzzle and somebody else like jumps in on it. It's like, I wasn't looking. I don't know how to read. Come on, don't ruin the crossword puzzle for her. I think I know the word for number 19 vertical, a name for the one you love. Sweetheart. Oh, okay, she's the love interest. Shocking, I know. Darling. Dearest. Precious. Honey bunch. Oh my god, this is so creepy. Isn't it wonderful to be in love? Lady, mind your fucking personal space. No! He beefed it. Come on. You could have made it work, buddy. Yes, that was worthy of a live slug reaction. Not gay enough, but you know. Thank you, Readwell. Because I don't have to make this entertaining. Like, I know what's up. This is like a classic movie. This is what people in the 20s were watching. They found it entertaining. Of course, they had music backing it, but I don't want to get copyright claimed. I will stream Prank Patrol, though. You can't stop me from doing that. Now that I know that I can, and I have to skip one segment. It's like a 1-minute segment. I can stream Prank Patrol. Oh, thank you, Tritonia, for continuing to be a real faker for 2 months. Thank you so much. Sorry, I wasn't paying attention to the movie. Who's that guy? DVD/Blu-ray company should hire fake to do commercial commentaries. Yes. Oh, did the friggin' dance. Oh no. Pipe the latest sport model freshman with the old-fashioned trimmings. Let's ride him. Really now? They were just saying anything back in the day, huh? Can't believe the world used to be black and white. Yeah, same. Oh no! Oh no, he's on fire! Oh no! My name's Harold Lamb. What's yours? I am the dean of this college. Have you been assigned a car to take you to the college? Oh no. Oh no. Shenanigans. Understand all those words separately. Oh dang. That was fast. The Tate Auditorium. The student body was waiting to be annoyed by the dean's opening address. I'm glad this still carries on almost 100 years forward. Like, this is relatable if nothing else. That's ambiguous. I'm doing this. I'm always doing this. See that everything is ready. The dean is due any minute. Uh-oh. Can't be a 1920s movie. Where's the political scrapple where every option is never the one you believe in? What? Oh no, a cat! No! A cat. Okay, he's a doofus, but at least he's saving that cat. The poor baby. Yes, he's holding a cat. What a laugh riot. No, that poor cat. Oh no, animal abuse. Oh, please don't tell me he's still got the cat in there. Oh god. Wow, they're really giving it to him. Get the tomatoes. No. Ah, brutal. They never stopped making movies like this. They really didn't. Aren't you gonna say a few words of greeting to the students? Why, every new student must make a speech. If you don't, you'll be the most unpopular man in college. He still has the cat. Oh my god, he still has the cat. No. Don't tell me the cat escaped. No, please. That poor cat. Now, I can't appreciate these silent films. Everybody's really good at acting with their faces. Much better visual cues. Oh my the cat's still there. My friends, I am here. Yes, there is no doubt but that I am here. Is that a... Yes, I repeat that I am here. You are here. In fact, we are all here. God, this is... Yeah, I could totally imagine this dialogue being in like a 2000s movie. No! Oh, the cat. Save your child from this maniac. Come on, man, you got a good end. Just, like, promote yourself as a friend to all the animals. You can do it. Meow, meow, motherfucker. Give me my child. That poor cat. I have no doubt that they put, like, a real cat in there for this. Operation Rescue Mittens. Yes. Oh, come on. That's adorable. That would win you so many points. You would be the coolest kid in school after that. Oh my god, he's gonna say the line. I'm just a regular fellow. And I want you to step right up and call me Speedy. Okay, now get the... Jesus Christ. Speedy. Jesus, he worked it out, didn't he? He failed upwards. That's the level of coolness that we want. Come on, I'll stand treat for some ice cream. This is back when getting ice cream was like the coolest thing you could do. It still is the coolest thing you can do. I lied. Nothing has changed in the past 100 years. He left all his luggage behind. It's kind of educational. Can't wait to see the dean's reaction. And the cat's following them. Amazing. A day spent in spending changed Harold's plans for living quarters. Oh my god, he actually bought everybody ice cream. And now he's broke. Why is this oddly hypnotizing? Because it's old-timey. I'll send my daughter up to finish washing these windows while you're out to dinner. Wow, she did a great job so far. I used to think all these people are dead. You don't know that. No, we do know that. They're all dead. No! The cat ruined his cool shirt. Oh, it's okay. He fixed it. No way! What are the odds? $3 a week rent for a furnished room. Yeah, man, it was the 20s. They were roaring. Haven't you heard? I took this little room so I'd have a quiet place to hide away and study. It's like, wow, you really suck at sewing, huh? You're in the 20s now. Yeah, we are. But things are worse. Man, don't catch me shipping, but this is kind of adorable. Oh, thank you, Star, for the $2. Hold on, it's gonna play the audio, and then that'll be the line they say in the movie.
Came back with more snacks. What I miss.
She brought snacks. Still way cheaper than rent is now. Yeah, like literally. Even when you compare like inflation, old prices and today's prices don't add up. Just look at college tuition. Dude, come on. As Speedy splurged through the dizzy days, even the Tate Tattler sat up and took notice. Who? Too spicy for YouTube these days, yeah. Speedy the Spender. This frisky freshman is just a regular fellow. He's gonna clip that. He's gonna put it in his collage. Dizzy dash to popularity. Somebody's got to do it. Listen. If I was ever able to seduce somebody with my sewing abilities, I'd be pretty proud. Everyone but you is green. Yes, this is real fakers only. Oh man, look at that. And like you could even pin stuff to the wall too without worrying about a security deposit. The 20s really did have everything. Man, is everybody looking at the same newspaper? Girl, she is down bad. She is thirsty for this dude. Why do they all wear those hats? Is this movie a prequel to The Graduate? I don't think so. I think there's like a 70-year difference, or 50, I don't know. Oh my god, it's a clown car. You see, you can never be as popular as Chet Trask unless you play on the football team. Why is this guy suddenly so invested in him? Wasn't he trying to mess with him? Oh my god. Oh my god. Football practice, where men are men and necks are nothing. Yandere, but it's the 1920s? That's gotta be a thing. What did they call them? The head coach, so tough he shaves with a blowtorch. The boys are getting careless. I'll have to jack them up. Get them together and I'll tear them to pieces. On the side of the car because fuck safety. It was the 20s. Pricing for real estate is out of control. I think we both know what the answer is. What this team needs is the fighting spirit. You dubs are dead from your dandruff down. You dubs. He's pissed off about English dubs. There's the only man on your team with the real Tate spirit. Subs are better than dubs, you hear me? Listen to me, you gotta stop watching that harem anime. There's the man to model yourselves after. He's worth more than the whole bunch of you put together. I'm really liking the voice I gave to this guy. What? He's a regular go-getter and a red-blooded fighter, the kind of man that Tate is proud of. He doesn't watch isekai shit. He watched One Piece all the way through and he didn't skip an episode. You're all afraid of getting hurt. I'd like someone to show me a real rough tackle. Don't you see you got my sweater dirty? I'd like to play on your football team if you don't mind. Well, you did get my sweater dirty. Can you kick a football? You know, I'm actually surprised that, like, they even have... I guess, are they wearing, like, pads and stuff? I'm kind of surprised. Uh-oh. Oh my god, the team mascot! He's a puppy! He's your puppy! He just wants to play. Don't be mean. He's a puppy. Free him. He is innocent. Yes, get his ass. Come on, we ain't got all day. Oh my god, they have a training dummy? That's not the shit they use at, like, they have the big things, right? They have the padded things that you run into. That's how they do tackle practice these days. Homie pulled a Charlie Brown on him. Don't worry, man. I'm gonna do it for real this time. For real this time. Rule of three. Rule of three. Dun da da da. Why I oughta. The definition of why I oughta. You don't want to do this. Get off this field and don't come back. No, I'll never be popular. Puppy! The boys need more tackling practice more than anything else. We've got to have a dummy. A dummy, you say? Just stand here and get brain damage faster than most of the people in this profession. Now I'm kind of going southern. Wow, that was a bad tackle. They like kind of friggin' missed him. Is that really how they tackle? This is no petting party. That's not half hard enough. Never tackle a man this way. You might get hurt. You see, that didn't hurt me a bit. He's right, they do need practice. And besides, if you tackle high, they'll get you with the straight arm. Now watch me. Dang. You see, that's not the way to do it. How long ago did this stream start? I don't know, like a half hour? It's like, man, I'm never going to be a football star. Now, I'll show you the right way to do it. You would see a scene like this in a movie from the 50s, I think. I can just hear him, I can hear the way he would sound in my head. Well, now I've definitely got brain damage. But at least my glasses are still not broken. There's no lenses in those glasses. Do the dishes, but you can't stop watching. Yeah, vibes. You guys are wearing me out. This team is going to learn to tackle if it takes all night. This guy has had the most dialogue so far. Oh my god. He's technically on the football team, though. Glasses stronger than the Man of Steel. Yeah, those are the glasses Clark Kent wears. Do you think this guy ever played Superman? He existed in the 20s, right? It's nighttime. Well, okay, maybe not. Day for night. This is some good-ass physical comedy. Is Buster Keaton the actor? No, it's Harry Lloyd, I guess. Time's up. Hit the road. Certified concussion moment. He's like, don't worry, I can handle this. We had a great workout, didn't we, Coach? Man, I love playing football. That kid's got a great spirit. I hate to tell him he can't make the team. Make him the water boy. Why not keep him on the squad as a water boy and let him think he's one of the substitutes? Exactly. I'm a genius. I saw that coming. Plot predictor. Spoilers. Tom and Jerry is great. It's all copyrighted, though. Here we have the public domain. So he passed out drunk in the back of a taxi. We've all been there. College days. Come on, man, get out of my car. I can see the future and the past. He's about to go berserk. He's gonna flip him over his shoulder into traffic. Wonder what course he's taking. Football. No, wait. I think I've seen this bit before. Well, what did they say? He was able... I've got a new one on Speedy. He thinks he made the football team and he's only the water boy. Didn't they say he paid for college by selling washing machines? Oh, that boils my orange juice. Harold Lamb is more spunk in his little finger than you have in your whole conceited makeup. Homeboy's wearing makeup with spunk in it? If I didn't know better, I'd say she was the love interest. Harold, I have something to tell you. You have spunk. 1920s Burns or something else. I made the team! She's not gonna tell him. It'll break his heart. He literally has 1 HP. I congratulate you on the spunk. I do appreciate the willingness to let us just, like, imply most of the dialogue. And so, in Speedy's fancy, Chet Trask was tottering on his throne. Like, they let us, like, the rest of the dialogue is implied, and only, like, the major things are written in those dialogue cards. I feel like humans were destined to make movies. It was always going to happen eventually. Yeah. What's with the hat? Oh my god, dude. You ain't that cool. Oh, he's back. Yeah, it was yellow for a second there. I don't know what happened. Jeez. Sorry. I've got bacteria in my throat. So he's sending invitations? He's hosting a party. A proper 1920s party. The host, how he hoped to look for 3850. Is that a lot? How does he have the money for a suit? Colleges have proms, apparently. I don't know. I think my college might have had, like, dances or something. Is he having a heart attack? It's one of his dizzy spells, Mr. Lamb. A little brandy always fixes him right up. Yeah, it's called being an alcoholic. 3850 was a fuck ton back then. Well, it was more than rent. There's no danger of not having my suit ready for the party, is there? Why is he still holding the baby? The Fall Frolic, the crowning achievement of Speedy the Spender. And that's yellow again. Oh well. What is she... What was that? What was she watching? Oh, okay. She was just seeing it, like, through there. They're going for it. It's after 10 o'clock. I wonder what's keeping Speedy. Oh, the suit's not ready. With the whole college waiting, you pick out a day like this for dizzy spells. I only had time to baste it, so be careful. It's just loosely stitched together. I would really be surprised if there's not a remake of this movie. There has to be, right? Like in the 90s? Easy, easy, easy. I'd better go with you in case anything happens. Off we go. That suit is 100% falling apart. No, it's gonna be fine. Look, the film is blue now. That means it's good. Just got back from a night with the lads. Oh. Okay. I was gonna make a joke about, like, the companions in Fallout New Vegas, but I don't remember any of their names. No, wait, I got one. You chillin' with Boone? My god. What is that? What? All hail our host. Is something gonna happen to the suit? No, it's fine. I mean, basting stitches are notoriously sturdy. Sweep it under the rug. It's not a problem. Who needs a pocket anyway? Now, like I said, who needs a pocket anyway? He's fixing it. He's got it. It's gonna be totally fine. I'm just too busy mourning his wife was out with Eddie. Is that his name? It's okay. Fixed it just in time. Everything's gonna be great. Yoink. If anything rips, I'll ring this bell. As one loyal suit maker, I believe it's called a tailor. Or a seamster. Wow, it's really snowing outside. I was kind of hoping that yesterday would be the last snow of the season, but it's not. We can never have anything nice around here. Everything's fine. Just enjoy the party. Nothing's gonna happen to that suit. Not a problem. The sweat. Where is the waiter? Ding ding, motherfucker. Snow must be so cool. Yeah, it is pretty cold. Why does the whole band is wearing those hats? He's going to town on it. Oh man, what a cool clown doll. She loves it. Just imagine getting a clown doll and just running off and being like, yeah, man, I got this. Let me show off my cool clown doll. Guys, check this out. Check out my cool clown doll. Do you see this? Do you see my awesome clown doll? That's amazing. They gave me a clown doll. It's so fucking cool. Check out my cool clown doll. Everybody in this entire ballroom needs to see my clown doll. Incredible. Speedy old pal, can you let me have $10? $10? $10. 10 whole ass dollars. How much is that in today's money? I'm looking it up right now. What's the inflation on that? That's the equivalent of like $160. What the fuck? How does he have that much? What is going on? No! Don't do it! No, you fool! You know what? I know I never really said anything bad about this movie, but if I did, I take it all back. This is hilarious. I can see why they put this in the what was it? The Congress thing. They were like, yes, this is important and needs to be preserved. They were right. Sold a bunch of refrigerators over the summer. Oh, right. That was the thing. No, the dizzy spell. It's coming back. No. He is the greatest tailor of all time. Unfortunately, he is an alcoholic. It's funnier than any modern funny movies. You're right. This is funnier than any hangover movie. Any of them. I'd be alright if I could only get a little drink. Never thought a silent moving picture show would be entertaining. Well, they had to be entertained by something back in the day. It's the price of greatness, substance problems. You miss some because of a phone call, but that's a good thing. It's a silent movie. You don't have to be listening to it. Its tailoring quality is proportional to how much alcohol he ingests on a daily basis. That may be true. Need to check and see if they made a remake. I mean, like, this is, like, just so... It's just so classically funny that it's, like, I find it hard to believe that they didn't remake a version of this, like, with sound, you know? Oh, yeah, that's right. This is Prohibition era, isn't it? COVID. Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. 3TZ virus. I'm so sorry to hear that. Freshman remake. Wow. No, they never remade this movie. They never remade it. That's really surprising. Like, this just seems like such a classic setup for a college comedy. I find it hard to believe that this was never remade. I'm sure there are like other movies that like basically follow this format directly and could be considered remake in spirit, but like there was never one with the same name and everything. Also, they are stupid friggin' cute together. Homewrecker. Oh no. Come on, man. She's wearing a cute maid outfit and everything. This guy's a loser. Road to Rio, but it's probably copyrighted. I don't even know what that is, but it probably is, yeah. Like, I don't know, just like... There's something old-timey, like... Well, it is old-timey. Like, something about these old-timey romances that's just like... It's cute, you know? It's just cute. Oh my god. This party is a disaster. Nominate Fake as the role of Speedy in the remake, yeah.
A real faker? That's so cool.
Thank you, Joe Mama, for becoming a real faker. The jig is up, man. We all know that your suit is half finished. Oh no, he's the school laughingstock. And he's not even on the football team. No! No! No, I forgot it's the 20s and harassment is still considered funny. No. Get his ass. Just for that, you little fool, I'm gonna tell you what this bunch really thinks of you. He's given up the game. You think you're a regular fellow? Why, you're nothing but the college boob. You're nothing but the college titties. Come on. Really, a movie from the 1920s, we're still doing the shitty liar revealed trope. I hate this so much. Ever since you came to college, we've just been kidding you. Look. I'm just a regular fellow. Step right up and call me Speedy. Thank you, Stripe Gillette, for the $5. Yeah, I did receive a grim reminder about the 20s. And that's that they're the 20s. Girl, come on. You're wearing a cute maid outfit. You can still make this work with him, if you really must. Doesn't bother me a bit, really. A fellow has to expect those things, you know.
Today, Fake received
He's
a
devastated.
reminder about the 20s.
God, the emotions. Back in those days, it was new and fresh, though. Yeah, you're right. Aww. Dude, come on. You've still got your waifu. You can still make it work. Wow. These cards, very nice. Harold, you haven't been true to yourself. You've been pretending to be what you thought they wanted you to be. The National Libra of Congress. The National Horoscope of Congress. Stop pretending, Harold. Be yourself. Get out and make them like you for what you really are and what you can do. That's right, Harold. Get the fuck out. There's just one chance left. If I ever get in that big game against Union State, I'll show them. God, the look of despair. The day of days, when every hardened Tate stood still, and all the world watched football history in the making. Except not really, because I don't think they had televisions back then. How do you guys like my announcer voice? Wow, Wow. They really be having male cheerleaders back then. Way to go. Equality. Holy, that is a huge stadium. That's what they mean by stadium with a college attached. Look at Speedy on the bench. He still thinks he has a chance to get in the game. Why does this guy care so much? Also, what is up with the hat he's wearing? Is the hat to hide the fact that he's definitely premature balding? I mean, no shade, but it's kind of obvious. That woman's dressed like she's going to a funeral. I got that meanwhile at the Batcave voice. Oh yeah. Meanwhile at the Hall of Justice. I'm afraid Union State is too heavy for our boys. They've knocked out almost the whole Tate team. It's okay. One of them can still survive. Quick, see if any of the boys who were hurt can get back in the game. I only have one substitute left. Come on, we all know that he's great at getting knocked down and not getting knocked out. He's a professional. There's only 2 of us left, Dave, old boy. We'll get into this game yet. This guy's just looking at him like he's freaking crazy. It's like, yeah, man. Okay, this is just actual footage of a football game. Oh my god, he's bleeding. Wait, I'll get Speedy to change sweaters with you. Why? Hard luck, Dave, old fellow. They're sending me in ahead of you. He's number 0. I'm glad that Dave is supportive, at least. They're just brawling at this point. What do you think football is? Take off your sweater and give it to Miller. Oh, man. Dang. Unedited footage of a football game. Yeah. Don't make fun of him. Everybody on the football team supports each other. That's just footage of a football game. So is that. Man, this must have been a big deal back in the 20s because look at how many extras they have. There's only 10 minutes to go. I won't quit now. I tell you I won't. People in the 20s facial features look different than us modern people. Do they? I think it's just because, like, the film is different. Like, this is just what people look like on 1920s camera equipment. Come on, coach, you gotta let me in the game. Why, we've just been kidding you. You're only the water boy. The devastation, the trauma. Just jump in the game anyway. You can do it, Speedy. We believe in you. It's like, no, this is bullshit. You listen now. I wasn't kidding. I've been working and fighting just for this chance, and you've got to give it to me. You let me in this game or I will get your sweater dirty again. I'm trying to remember what actor the coach reminds me of. I know it can't be who I'm thinking of because he's definitely not still alive. You've had enough time out. Send in your substitute. You have 1 minute to send in a substitute or else forfeit the game. No, I know who he is. Actually, that might be the same actor. He's a guy who played the Wizard of Oz. I think that might be the guy who played the Wizard of Oz. I think that might be the same guy. Come on, you old woman. Are you afraid of mussing your hair? Don't you know how to fight? He reminds me of the guy who plays Vernon Dursley. Yes, him too. But he also reminds me of the dude who played the Wizard of Oz in the 30s movie. You know who I mean, right? That might be the same guy. The timeline adds up. Oh no, we're doomed, folks. We're doomed. It's like, no, fuck that shit. We're doing this for real. The Oz movie was like in the 40s. No, it was the 30s. It had to be. I'm looking it up right now. I'm right. I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna be right. I'm gonna be right. You're gonna be wrong. You can do it, Speedy. I don't really know who's winning because I don't know how football works, but it's fine. I think they just reused that shot. Pat Harmon as the football coach. What the fuck? He appeared in more than 130 films between 1920 and 1947, the football coach actor did. He's still okay. Yeah, well, that was the thing, right? Attaboy, Speedy, a 20-yard gain. See, that's the thing. Silent movies were made so quickly back in the day that you could just, like, appear in, like, 10 of them in, like, 3 months. Oh no. No, the hat. Okay, so here's a crazy fact about the guy who played the football coach. In 1935, Harmon was the victim of violent assault which resulted in serious facial injuries, and on August 29, 1935, he was sentenced to serve 2 to 10 years in Folsom Prison after being found guilty of stealing a horse. After the incidents involved, Harmon's film career ended as he never appeared on screen again. His career ended because he was attacked and he stole a horse. That was in the same year. Okay, I must be wrong then. He's definitely not the wizard. When you hear this whistle, put that ball down. No, he wasn't the wizard. I was wrong. We were both wrong. I missed that line, but it's about football, so who cares? No, the balloons. 2 minutes to go. It's a shame that that guy stole a horse and got blacklisted from Hollywood. He's a pretty good actor. That's illegal. That's super illegal. He's doing it. He's gonna win. Touchdown. No. Oh, he got faked out by the whistle. I get it. Hold on. The Wikipedia page says Pete the Pup has a cameo in the movie. 1 minute left to play, and you've thrown away our last chance. Oh, Pete the Pup was the dog. He was a character in Hal Roach's Our Gang comedy, later known as The Little Rascals. That dog was famous. Oh, yeah, right. Because they had like an organist. They would have somebody providing the audio cues in the theater. That makes more sense. Also, there was probably a cue for that in the soundtrack that plays over this movie, but it was copyrighted, so it's on silent. You can do it, Speedy. They don't call him Speedy for nothing. Whoa, shaky cam. How many people are on this team? You can do it. I can't look. Is it over the line? Filmed on the horse he would steal later. Flash ain't got nothing on this guy. Tate wins. That is a huge stadium. I didn't even know they made them that big back in the day. He did it. He's the college hero. Fuck it up. He won the football game. He got the girl. Athletic building. My waifu. Do you think there were people back in the 20s that were shipping these two? I mean, shippers have existed for all time. I know this to be true. Who was shipping them in the 20s? They were sharing their fanzines. There was fan art of these two. There had to have been. They are ridiculously adorable together. That is the truth. Who invented shipping? I don't know who invented the term, but it's been around forever. There were definitely shipping wars back then too, yeah. Thank you, Tritonia. I do my best to bring brightness. Speaking of brightness, it's 7 o'clock and it's not completely dark yet. I love daylight saving time. Why can't it just be like this all year round? Aww. It's Frank Morgan in The Wizard of Oz. That's the end. Ooh. That is a convenient playlist. Thank you very much. Public domain cult movies. Are there public domain movies from the 2000s? More for movie night. Where's the final kiss? They hadn't invented that yet. It was the 20s. What movie do you think had the first, the final kiss? What movie do you think finally put that to the big screen? Hold on, I'm gonna switch us back over to space. Give me a second. We'll just make it easier on ourselves. Oh my god, I just realized that chat is so small, there's no way you could possibly read it. That's unfortunate. I'm really sorry about that. I'll make it bigger. I wasn't looking at it. Mistakes were made. I can admit that. Okay, anyway, what are we doing? I'm gonna change the chat box so it's, what, we had boxed, right? Boxed was nice. Yeah, that's a little bit better. I'll move you over here. Where's my space? Where's my space? There's the space. God. Where's me? There I am. I was there the whole time. You just couldn't see me. Well, at least I have all the money I need to buy the rights to Prank Patrol. Anyway, that was a really good movie. Like, I'm just super surprised that it never got remade. That really does surprise me, because, like, Hollywood will remake friggin' anything. I'm just honestly shocked at, like, a movie that's, like, that tropey. Like, it has so many, like, college comedy tropes that I'm really surprised that it never got remade. Yes, thank you for the suggestion, Jacob CV. Well, we'll continue to be on the lookout for more public domain films. Probably more well-known ones. I'm sure they're out there. Is Dracula public domain? Probably not. It's probably not. Which is bullshit, because it's like almost 100 years old. Fuck you, Disney. It's their fault. They're the one who keeps extending copyright time. Night of the Living Dead. Oh, is that public domain? We've got a remake of this instead. We got too many movies of Twilight. Well, I'm kind of glad a remake doesn't exist. It would probably be worse. The movie was so early 1900s I could practically see the red and white stripes. I don't get it, but okay. I don't know what that's a reference to. Nosferatu. Oh, that's gotta be public domain. Nosferatu. That's a type of vampire in Vampire the Masquerade. I know this. I know this. I do know this. Old movies are weirdly comforting. Yeah, it's just fun to see how humans were like 100 years ago. It's so wild to think we've had like 100 years of moving pictures. That's crazy. Public domain Western movies? Oh, there's gotta be dozens. Spaghetti Westerns. Like, they had a name for a reason. There were just so many of them. Walter Reed Organization failed to place a copyright indication on The Prince. Nice. Seen the poster of this movie on the cover of a metal band album. I believe you. There's nothing more hardcore and metal than, I don't know, 1920s football. How many people do you think got concussions from that? Like, that's like brain damage central. I don't care if they were wearing helmets. They're shitty helmets made of leather. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly. Is that public domain? It can't be. That's like a known movie. The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly can't be public domain. I don't believe you. That's why they use Night of the Living Dead in so many movies? "137% of football players in the 1920s got concussions." Yeah. That's very much copyrighted. Yeah, doesn't that have Clint Eastwood in it? How is that guy still alive, by the way? How old is he? Good question. I'm looking it up. How old is Clint Eastwood? Why is the title that comes up under him on Google search former mayor of Carmel by the Sea City, CA? I think he's known for more stuff than that. He's 91. Wow. Actually, you know what? He's younger than both of my grandparents were when they died, so maybe he'll live forever. Evil Dead is definitely copyrighted. Absolutely it is. I was expecting something to stop him from reading the paper for yet another trope. Yeah, it didn't really have a good wrap-up. It was just like, she confessed that she liked him in a note, and then the movie was over. If it was a more modern movie, they would have had the final kiss at least. Can't get away with not having that. Clint Eastwood is 91. Are you surprised? He was in movies in the 60s. Yeah, The Good, the Bad, and the Ugly is from 1966. Like, man, that's such a huge difference in tone. Just the difference between, like, a 60s spaghetti western and the 70s. He was in The Good, Bad, and the Ugly and Dirty Harry 5 years apart. That's crazy to me. It really just shows the difference between the decades. And his latest film, I think, is Cry Macho from 2021. He's still acting. And it's got 58% on Rotten Tomatoes, so that's not promising. If it can be anything free on YouTube, just because it's free on YouTube doesn't mean I can live stream it. It'll still get flagged if it's in the system. Premarital kissing, how scandalous. Oh yes, the scandal of the 20s. I thought Clint Eastwood was like 50 or 60. No, man, he's been around a long time. He was born in 1930, I think. Yeah, so what's his newest movie? A one-time rodeo star and washed-up horse breeder in 1978 takes a job from an ex-boss to bring the man's young son home and away from his alcoholic mom. Crossing rural Mexico on their back way to Texas, the unlikely pair faces an unexpectedly challenging journey, during which the world-weary horseman may find his own sense of redemption through teaching the boy what it means to be a good man. Okay, so like 60 years later, he's still playing a fucking cowboy? Let it go. Let the past go, Clint. Let it go. It'd be so cool if people still talked how they did 100 years ago. Yeah. He's got more spunk in his finger than you have in your whole makeup. Clint found a look and he stuck to it for the rest of his life. Yeah, that is what happened. Because of the laws of the time. Oh, right. I forgot about it. What was it? The Hays Code? Was that still around in the 60s? Whatever. The film industry laws to, like, promote good morals were always total bullshit. Seriously. You know what it is. Still the right age to play a cowboy. Cowboy times ended a while ago. When did Cowboy Times end? When did the cowboy era end? When did the 1860s and the 1890s gave birth to the period known as the Wild West. So, like, that's the American frontier. The frontier was declared closed in 1890. I didn't realize the frontier was like a physical thing that could be closed. I don't know much about the Old West, I gotta be honest. Hays Code is also why villains are the only queer-coded characters in most Disney movies. Oh, so you watch overly sarcastic productions too, I see. 1907, we were done with cowboys. No more Wild West. Only movies. How'd you join this live stream and start singing Hamilton? I don't know. I haven't seen Hamilton. I was supposed to see Hamilton, but then the pandemic happened. And they're not bringing it back to the theater that my family was going to see it at, so now we just have like $1,000 in credit to see some other show. What? Does anybody have any musical recommendations? Besides the one I just mentioned? And Wicked and Les Mis, because I've seen Wicked twice. I've seen Les Mis more times than I could possibly count. Let me tell you something. I once saw like a high school production of Les Mis, and like that high school production of Les Miserables, their Javert, better singer than Russell Crowe, and I mean that. Phantom of the Opera is public domain. Well, yeah, the book is. It's old. It's an old book. I could read it for you guys. I could read you Phantom of the Opera. America in 1907, cowboy times are over, it's gangster times. When was Prohibition? I don't know much about American history. We didn't have Prohibition here. Prohibition era, when was that? 1920 to 1933. For 13 years, nobody could get litty. Sucks. Started in 1919. Incorrect. It started January 17th, 1920. Must be nice to be Canadian. It really is. Prohibition was a wonderful time for any criminals. Yeah, that's the thing. By banning any kind of, like, drugs or alcohol, all you do is give money to people who are willing to do it illegally. That's why it goes along with my theory that, like, all drugs should be legalized. Like, you put it in the system so that people can consume it safely, and it takes money out of the hands of gangsters. I know they're not, like... What would you call them? They're not gangsters. Like, it's not like gangs running that shit always. It's just people dealing drugs. They are independent entrepreneurs. Original Scarface was about Prohibition. Really? Prohibition was also a really good time for musicians. Well, the speakeasies. Flapper girls. Yeah, those are cool too. Drug dealers don't make the bulk of their money from pot, but rather crack and meth, stuff that will never be legalized. But it should be. Like, I'm sorry, but it should be legalized and regulated, honestly, because there are always going to be people who want to do crack and meth. You should at least, like, I don't know, make it so they can get it in a way that doesn't cause other people harm. Make it so they can get help, you know? By making drugs illegal, all you're doing is making addicts illegal. And that just puts more people in prison for dumb reasons. But I'm not going to pretend to be like a political science. I don't know all the history behind it. I don't have the perfect solution. I don't. I just don't think that, like, these things should be illegal just because they're illegal. It's like weed being illegal. That was always stupid. I've had the marijuana. It's really not all that different from alcohol. If anything, I'd say alcohol has more of a dramatic effect. But I don't know. I'm not the professional here. Portugal decriminalized all drugs in 2000. Yes, I heard about that, and good on them. It doesn't mean that it's legal. It just means that, like, you're not gonna go to jail for smoking up. You're not gonna go to jail for having an addiction problem. Because that's what it is. The drug problem, it's an addiction problem. We need to help people with their addictions. Not like penalize them for having addictions. That's what it is. Hell of a Boss all consider themselves animated musicals. I guess they should. Hazbin Hotel is kind of a musical too. Kind of. I'm just kind of cheesed they're going to be replacing all the voice actors. We should watch Reefer Madness. We'll save that for another time. But I have seen clips of it. It is pretty funny. Those who take dangerous drugs and get addicted should get help, not prison. Yes. If alcohol was discovered right now, it would be illegal right away. Yeah, that's the thing, right? Like, the reason why alcohol is, like, legal everywhere is because it has a world history that's thousands of years old. Like, making alcohol illegal would be like trying to make bread illegal. Like, I mean, I know they did make alcohol illegal in several places, but it's still dumb. Alcohol is so universal that people discover it by accident. I can bet you anything the person who discovered alcohol did not do that on purpose. I've heard a guy that's high that wanted to tear in anything but a bag of Doritos. Yeah, honestly. Like, I'll just say it right now. I vastly prefer my father when he's high to when he's drunk. Because at least when he's high, he's not screaming at the TV about hockey. Beer is a soft drink in Germany. I mean, I guess it's carbonated? Is beer carbonated? I don't know. I don't care for it. Marijuana has been in use for thousands of years too. Yeah. But I don't know. I guess it's cuz it's like, maybe it's cuz like you have to smoke it. Smoking is a bit different cuz like everybody drinks liquid. That's normal. So like alcohol I understand. But like actively lighting a thing on fire and like smoking it and inhaling the smoke, that's a more unique process. Not everybody does that. A drunk scream to a TV about Rocky. No hockey. Are you making a joke? I don't want companies actively trying to make new addicts. Yeah, that's fair. Earliest evidence we have of alcohol is about from 9,000 years ago. Nice. That's a Canadian hockey hound. Yeah, and get this. His favorite team is the Leafs. The Toronto Maple Leafs. So you can imagine how upset he gets. But you know, it's really funny. They haven't won the Stanley Cup in, I think, like 50 years. But he's so old that he was alive the last time they won the Stanley Cup. He got to see that, so good for him. I don't want Tara Strong to replace the entire female cast. Oh my god, yeah, Tara Strong. Like, I don't mind Tara Strong. I think she's a pretty good voice actress. But the thing that always bothered me was in the Arkham games. In the first game, Arkham Asylum, they had the original voice actress of Harley Quinn from the cartoon voicing Harley Quinn, and then in the sequel they replaced her with Tara Strong. Why did they do that? Did she die? Like, what happened? I prefer the original voice of Harley Quinn. I'm just gonna say it. I prefer it. It's better than Tara Strong. Tara Strong is the original? I don't believe you. I'm looking it up. I'm looking up Arkham Asylum. I'm looking it up right now. She's not the original. There's no way. I don't believe you. Okay, why is it really hard to find the cast for a video game? I'll just look it up for, like, Batman the Animated Series. I'm looking up the cast. This is ridiculous. Arlene Sorkin. She was Harley Quinn in the 1990s show. And as to her filmography, she was Harley Quinn in Batman Arkham Asylum. She was. But I think she retired in 2012, so maybe that's why she couldn't do it? When did Arkham City come out? Arkham City. That was 2011. She still could have voiced her. Lies. The original voice actor wanted more money, the same amount Batman and Joker. Give it to her then. I think I don't know if you've heard the latest news about what's his name? The guy who voices Bender on Futurama, that guy. Fuck, I know his name, I can't remember it. But he got kicked out of the reboot they're doing. They're not having him in the reboot because he wanted like a reasonable amount of money, cuz voice actors are astoundingly underpaid. Like, that's the thing, right? You ever play a video game and you're just like, why did they get this random famous person? Because, like, they can justify paying the famous person a shitload of money for their voice acting, but actual talented voice actors, they get paid barely anything. It's outrageous. John DiMaggio, yes. Voice actors are underpaid. That's the truth. You're working delivering pizzas. Nice. Thank you for bringing food to the people, Ryan. You are braver than any U.S. Marine. Top female and male video game VAs are Laura Bailey and Troy Baker / Nolan North. Yeah, they sure are. Didn't Troy Baker do NFTs, or did he have a redemption arc? Initially, the deal fell through, but after pushback, he got put on. Good for him. Because that was bullshit. Like, are you really, like, telling me that they were going to hire somebody else to play Bender? As if. Nobody can do what he can do. Anytime he shows up in, like, anything animated, I'm just like, yes. Yeah, he did do NFTs. It's cursed. Pretty cursed. NFTs really revealed the bad apples in every industry. Yeah, they really did. And I know they're all just like, oh, we're going to do environmental NFTs that use about as much energy as sending 2 emails. And I'm like, that's great. But it's still a scam, kids. It's still a Ponzi scheme. Like, sure, maybe you're not going to completely tank the environment for your shitty JPEGs, but it's still a scam. Seriously, I bet you 3 years from now, all those NFT links or whatever, they're going to be dead. They're going to be worth nothing. And they're already worth nothing. I also played Joker and Under the Red Hood. Really? I haven't seen that one. Tara Strong did NFTs too. Come on. Yeah, John DiMaggio, he's a great voice actor. He is. Tara Strong works for less by doing a lot of her work orders fast. Okay. Well, yeah, that's probably true. She's probably like, I wouldn't be surprised if Tara Strong was working like, I don't know, 70 hours a week just recording voice after voice after voice. Like, as long as they pay, she probably is fine with it. And I understand. But fuck NFTs. I complete Hollow Knight? No. I died 3 times. We're not playing Hollow Knight anymore. It's not a scam, it's the future. Oh yeah, the future. Where, I could just, for the amount of money you could spend on an NFT, you could commission literally any artist to make you a very nice art piece. And hell, you pay enough, you can get like a high quality copy of it and you can print it out and frame it, and that would probably be maybe a third of the price of any given NFT. Probably less. The future is a scam. Exactly. You're correct. It's not coming. It's all over. Had to give up drinking. Getting old will do that to you. Yeah. Well, I never started drinking to begin with. I bought a pack of like vodka mud shakes. That's what they were called. They were in my fridge for like 6 months before I finished them all. It was a 4-pack. It's just the only times I ever really feel like drinking is like either I'm at a party and like there's like I've pre-bought like an alcoholic root beer that I can actually drink without wanting to puke, because most alcohol tastes really nasty. And other times it's just like, I would like to be drunk right now, and I will just drink one drink really fast and then I'm drunk. That's how it works. Art is also a scam. No, art is skill. Listen, I respect artists so much because they do what I could never do. You saw me trying to animate that flower. It's so fucking hard. It's so difficult. The person who drew me floating here, this floating picture of me that you see right here, I've been keeping up with their Tumblr page. They don't go by the name spoonsradiovhs anymore. They keep changing their username, and I'm too tired to bother updating it every time they change, because they change their username with every new fandom they get into. But I've been keeping up with their art. Their art is improving heavily. Every time I see it, like every new fan art, like their art keeps getting better and better, and I'm just like, amazing. Respect. A drinking problem, and that I don't drink anywhere near as much alcohol as I buy. Yeah, that might be the same as my parents. They've got, well, back when my parents like lived in a house, they had a beer fridge. Do any of you have a beer fridge, like a fridge in the basement that was just like for alcohol? And maybe some extra cheese. Arlene Sorkin was the original voice of Harley Quinn. Yes, I know. I said that. In a choice between a truckload of manure or NFTs, I would take the manure. You could sell the manure. You could sell manure. A friend that does art that sometimes draws thumbnail art for me, and on one hand it's really nice, but on the other hand it feels like I'm taking advantage of them. But do you pay them? Are they just doing it as a favor? Throw them a few bucks if they're doing it as a favor. Just be like, hey, thanks for drawing these for me. I would love to have like an artist like on hand that I could commission for every thumbnail, but it's just not feasible because I have a new thumbnail every day. I don't plan ahead enough for that. No basements in Florida. Oh, right. My mistake. Yes. All animation is so hard. It's so hard. You could also theoretically sell an NFT, but that's morally wrong because scamming people is wrong. Absolutely. Like Spring, that website that I'm selling t-shirts and an MP3 on. They're selling NFTs now. I got an email about it. I got an email about them selling NFTs, and I was like, I did not want to fucking see this. Like, get out of my face. They have a Q&A, and they're just like, it's like, oh no, these NFTs are environmentally safe, and you don't have to have a crypto wallet to buy one. I'm like, what's the fucking point of owning one if you're not invested in crypto? If you don't have a crypto wallet, then why would you want to own an NFT in the first place? What's the point? If you want to own like personalized art or like a photo of your favorite creator, just buy a poster. Just buy a poster. You can spend like more money on the poster if you want to. You don't have to be like, I spent $3,000 on this NFT. You can just point to a poster and be like, I spent $3,000 on that poster. It's a really cool poster. You don't have to tell the truth. You can just lie. It sounds about as stupid spending $3,000 on a poster as it does for an NFT. Just do either one. Actually, don't do either one. Fuck NFTs. Buy a poster. Buy a poster of me. As a rule of thumb, crypto bros are weird most of the time. Yeah, I've been getting like links to like those articles that are saying crypto is basically enabling fascism, which it is. There's a great big overlap of crypto bros and neo-Nazis. Because, you know who wants unregulated currency? People who want things to be unregulated. Guar started selling NFTs. What is that, a band? Yes, the crypto land's age of consent. They're not really doing that, are they? They would never do that. That's so dumb. It's just so hard. People who do this for a living deserve more respect. Yes, they deserve more credit and they deserve more respect. Animators are also ridiculously underpaid. That's also true. Like, the arts are very underfunded for something that is so popular, Like, also with, like, computer animation, like CGI, like, basically the backbone of Marvel movies, they're not unionized, and they're ridiculously underpaid. No, Jacob, I'm not interested in doing collabs, sorry. Like, it's not that I have anything against anyone, it's just every person I've done a collab with has deleted their channel. I know it's only 2 people, but still. I don't even know what happened to the one of them. I don't even remember his name. He deleted everything. I don't even know when he deleted it. He just deleted his old channel and the video I was in. I was the girlfriend that got murdered in the Yandere listener audio. Hope that guy's doing okay. I'm a bad luck charm. I really am. And I don't know how to pick friends, so that's a problem too. But you know what? It's fine. Things are going to get better. Next week, maybe... Not this week, the next week. They're opening up volleyball again. I'm going to get to play volleyball. I didn't tell you guys about volleyball, did I? Before all this pandemic shit started, a few months before I opened this channel, as a matter of fact, every week I went to a school gym and I played volleyball, just for fun. We never kept score, but that was 2 years ago, and we haven't been playing volleyball since, like, the infamous never-ending March break. So I'm excited to get back into volleyball. I'm not a professional. I'm not good at volleyball. I just like playing volleyball with people I know in my community. I like playing volleyball. It's fun. We're all going to go back. Most of the same people that were there 2 years ago are all coming back to the volleyball court. And the reason why we couldn't keep doing it through the pandemic is because it was indoors in a school gym that we rented and they had to close everything down. But we're coming back. We're going to do volleyball. It's going to be cool. We're going to play volleyball. Whole stock market in Roblox? Huh. That sounds bad. So volleyball 12 times in one sentence? Hey man, that's nothing new. You should see how many times I can swear in a sentence. Like, I'm just glad things are reopening. It's gonna be fine. I got my booster shot. I got 3 shots under my belt. Listen, I don't want to get the disease. I really don't. Because if it gets in my lungs, I'm fucked. I need my lungs for a lot of things. Most of all this. Breathing is less important than this channel. So, it's fine. I'm going to go play volleyball. And it's going to be cool. We're going to have fun playing volleyball. You got the shot. I love that emote. Anyway, I was gonna, so, I've got to go. Scorpy is doing a VHS viewings, and I want to catch that. That's happening at 8 o'clock, and I want to watch that. That's kind of why this stream was a bit earlier. I would have done it later, but I want to watch the VHS tapes. You should go watch them, too. It's great. He just finds old VHS tapes at thrift stores and then he plays them for everybody. It's so fun. Monster Girl curses you out. ASMR when? Soon. You know what? Actually, I got an email from a Dakimakura website that wanted me to advertise for them. So maybe that'll be the video where I put in all the swear words because it's going to get demonetized anyway. I'm thinking the concept would be catching your girlfriend with your Dakimakura. Whatever. I don't want to... I know everybody would be kind of cheesed about me putting advertisements into the show, but, you know. Maybe some of you want to get a discount on a Dakimakura. I don't know. Whatever. Here's the VHS tape stream. It is, it's on Twitch. Well, okay, technically his name is Sock Pens, but everybody calls him Scorpy. He is part of the Radio TV Solutions crew. A lot of docu sites are scams. But this one's official. They've done... I know it sounds like a scam. That's a bad way to start a sentence. But they've done collaborations with other artists. Other ASMR people. Let me look at their... They gave me like a list of things that other people have been doing. Yeah. So they were with Jinx ASMR, Reckon and You, Kuji VA. Those are people I know. Those are people I know and subscribe to. I know Reckon and You. These are people with like hundreds of thousands of subscribers. They know what's up. I could do it. I could be a Dakimakura salesman. Scorpio, you know what? I'll just write it in chat. Sock Pens. That's his username. Monster Girl delivers the body pillow you bought of her and is really salty about your choices. I can't believe that this is the body pillow you went with. You could have bought a body pillow of... I don't know. Well, see, that's the thing. They sell a lot of not safe for work body pillows, so I might be a little bit concerned about that. But, like, maybe they could just send me one that's, like, not totally bad. Fuck, I would have to buy a body pillow, though. Because they just sell the covers. Anyway, I'm going to leave. The VHS tapes are about to start. I need to leave. So thank you to everybody who donated to my... purchasing the copyright to Prank Patrol Fund. Thank you to the one person who became a real faker, a new real faker. And thank you to everybody for watching this pretty good silent movie with me. Okay, have a lovely evening. Goodbye. We will be back tomorrow with more videos. Goodbye.